So at the beginning of the film, we see some children in the village who were going to play in the fields. Before leaving, Abdi's dad told them to come back before it gets dark. All the children nodded in affirmation and left. They kept playing for many hours till it was about to get dark. All the children went to their homes, but Abdi and his friend still wanted to play. While playing, suddenly their ball went somewhere in the fields. It was evening too. Abdi tells his friend that let's go back home, but Abdi's friend wanted to get that ball. For which he went to the fields, but the ball disappeared suddenly. Suddenly darkness also spread there, and when Abdi's friend went ahead and saw, his ball was in the hands of a young girl. Her face was very strange, as if she was a devil. Even after seeing this girl, Abdi's friend does not get scared, and he goes behind that girl to get the ball, while Abdi kept stopping him. After coming out of the fields, Abdi saw that the girl had caught his friend, and killed him by hitting a stone on his head. Seeing this, he went to the village in a panic. He called the people by shouting. Everyone agreed to Abdi and went to find Abdi's friend. The place where Abdi saw him, he was not there, but then they found the dead body of that child on a stone in the river. Everyone was very scared of this incident. The father of the dead child thought that Abdi had killed the child, because he was with him the last time. And he is doing all this, to hide his murder, before Abdi gets punished for nothing. But a member of a big family in the village comes, and takes Abdi's side and says that I believe Abdi and Abdi did not do all this, and whatever Abdi is saying is true. It was all done by Sumala, and maybe he is alive till today. These people did not know about Sumala. Then this man tells them the story of Sumala. 29 years ago, the richest man of this village didn't have any children, due to which his uncle wanted to take all his land. So that land should go to his children, and there should be an heir of this land in future. Now so Edgeman got very angry on hearing this. And he went inside his house and threatened his wife, that if they do not have a child within 1 year, then he will marry again. So Edgeman's wife became very sad on hearing this. And then she came to know about a woman, who helps people in giving birth to a child. It was very strange to hear, but she still went to that woman with one of her maid. As soon as she reached there, that girl told that she wants a child, and this old woman told her that your work will be done, but let me tell one thing clearly first, I do all this work with black magic, and to fulfill my purpose, the demon that is the devil helps me. You will get a child, but in return, you will have to give a sacrifice. You will have 2 daughters, out of which one daughter will be yours, and the other daughter will be of the devil. One will have a very good heart, and all of the actions of the other will be devilish, and you should not harm a daughter of the devil in any way. If you do this, then everything will be ruined. This time, this woman only wanted a child, so she agreed to all the things said by this old woman. The old woman also did some rituals, and after mixing some things in a blood, made this woman drink that blood and said that she will get good news after 2 months from today. 2 months pass and we come to know that the ritual had really worked. So Edgeman's wife was now pregnant. So Edgeman happily tells to spread this news in the village. And here so Edgeman, who already knew that she will have 2 daughters, started thinking about the names of both of them. She thought of the name of one girl Sumala, and the name of the other Camilla. Time passes and the day also comes, when so Edgeman's daughters were to be born. We also see Demon sitting on the sofa in her room. As soon as so Edgeman's first daughter is born, there is no movement in her, due to which people come to know that she has died. As soon as the second daughter is born, everyone is shocked to see her. The second daughter's face was deformed, that is, her face was disfigured and she was very ugly. As soon as so Edgeman saw her, he was furious. In anger, so Edgeman went out and brought a knife, and started killing his daughter. However, his wife forbade him, because she had made a deal with the demon, that they would not do anything to the child. But so Edgeman did not know about this deal, so he stabbed her and killed her. As soon as the child died, the first child who was born dead, also suddenly came to life and started crying. Hearing her voice, so Edgeman becomes very happy, and informs the villagers that he has a daughter. But after a few years, it is known that his daughter was also paralyzed on one side. No part of the right side of her body, even the legs and hands, were working. They named that child Camilla. Now here we come to know that so Edgeman, was also born in the same way in childhood, but then he underwent some therapies, after which he became normal. They got Camilla treated by a therapist, but the therapist had no effect on Camilla. One day, we see that Camilla was riding a bicycle. As soon as her mother stops her from doing so, she gets very angry for some unknown reason. She misbehaves with her mother. Her dad, that is so Edgemont, gets even more angry on seeing this. He picks her up and sends her to her room, where she starts banging her head like a mad person. It seemed as if someone has possessed her. But these people are unable to understand this, and consider Camilla to be mad. So Edgemont could not accept a mad girl as her own daughter. That is why he got this girl locked in a dungeon. Years pass and it is shown that even today no one loves Camilla properly. Not even her mother. These people have used to keep her locked in the same dungeon. And these things often used to hurt Camilla's mother, because Camilla's mother remembers that in the deal with the devil, she had promised that she brings up both the girls with a lot of love. But one of them was killed as soon as it was born, and the other one was also treated very badly by these people. It is seen that one day Camilla runs away from the dungeon, and comes to the market. There were many children in the market who, as soon as they see Camilla, start making fun of her bad hands and feet, beat her in the balls and also put mud on her face, which makes Camilla feel very bad. So Edgemont and his wife, who are passing from the market, also see this bad thing happening with their daughter, but do not stop it. After this, so Edgemont calls Camilla home through a servant, and beats her badly with a hunter, because he had always forbidden Camilla to go out. Some is the maid of So Edgemont's wife, who loved Camilla very much. She tries to save Camilla but is unable to do much. When So Edgemont leaves from there after beating her, then Some applies medicine on Camilla's waist. She make her relaxed, and asks her to play the piano to make her feel better. She had even made a doll for Camilla today, which she gives to her, because it was Camilla's birthday today, which no one else remembered. Camilla goes to sleep at night and at midnight her cupboard door knocks, and out of it comes the soul of Sumala, which is her sister's soul, who was killed by her father as soon as she was born. Camilla was scared of Sumala's spirit, but Sumala hugged her and assured her that don't be afraid of me, I will not harm you because you are my sister. I was also killed by your father and now he treats you badly too. I will take revenge for all these things. After talking about all this, we see Sumala's spirit, laughing in a strange way as if she is planning something bad. Even her spirit was not visible in the mirror at the moment. The next day, we see that when Camilla was playing the piano, her dad was getting irritated with this sound. They were so bothered that he slapped Camilla. His wife was also sitting there, who did not say anything to Camilla, and neither did she make Camilla quiet. This time also Camilla was made quiet. The thing was that her mother also did not love her. Now at the time when Some was telling her to be strong, a big change comes in her body. She stands up and starts walking normally. Although she was not able to walk. While walking, she went to her dad's study, and as soon as she went there, she picked up a pin and tapped it on her dad's hand. Her dad was surprised to see how his daughter was able to walk properly. On top of that, she had done such a thing, that her dad's anger doubled. Actually, all this was not done by Camilla but by Sumala's spirit. But now Camilla had to get the punishment for this. Her dad tied her to a cross, and hung her in the village in the scorching sun. And no one helped Camilla. Now, Sumala will take revenge for this. At night, at dinner time, he takes Camilla to feed her. So Sumala's soul again possesses her, and Camilla takes off her clothes in a strange way, and does bad things on the dining table. After which she was also doing strange things. Camilla's mom was very angry, but when she saw in the mirror, that Sumala's soul is making her do all this, she also got very upset and got scared. Camilla's maid starts taking her away from there, but Camilla frees herself from there, and runs to the farms and starts eating raw chicken from there. After some time, when she regains consciousness, Some asks her, Camilla, why are you doing all this? You were not like that. To which she tells the truth, I am not doing all this is happening to me, Sumala's soul. Camilla's mom had also heard all this, and now she started getting scared. She knew that she had broken the deal made with Demon. And now according to that woman's warning, her whole family, all her things will be destroyed. She knew that if anyone can help her in making everything right, then it is only that old woman. When she goes to meet her near the river, the man who helps her cross the river tells her that the woman has died a month ago. Now, out of fear, she tells everything to her mate Sum that she had taken the help of a demon to get pregnant. She had made a deal with a demon and she has broken that deal, after which something bad is going to happen. Time keeps passing and we see that even after years have passed, these people keep treating Sumala badly. Sum asks her master, that is So Edgeman, to stop this cruelty on Sumala, but he does not listen and says that Sumala is becoming ill-mannered day by day, and it is necessary to punish her. Despite her punishments, Sum goes to Sumala and says to Sumala that I am yours and I love you very much, no matter how you are. After listening to all this, Sumala's respect for Sum keeps increasing even more, and for her parents even less. This continued. The next day we see that the same children had come to tease Sumala, whom Sumala had met in the market. On the pretext of playing with Sumala, they called Sumala downstairs, made fun of her, smeared mud on her face and hit her with a ball and went away. Where did they go? Auntie Sum chased them away. Sumala's parents stood at a distance and watched this, but they did not stop those children. As a punishment for why Sumala had come out, her parents again lock her in the dungeon. But at night, Sumala's mother hears some strange sounds from the dark room. She wanted to go to check, but her husband told her to sit here. All this is your illusion. But her mother's thinking was absolutely correct. Sumala freed herself because Sumala's soul had possessed her. She takes a dagger and leaves from there. Towards the fields, we see that Sumala was also behind her. She went to the child, who had made fun of her being handicapped. That child, seeing Sumala walking and Sumala's soul behind her, got badly stunned. Before he could run towards his house, Sumala caught him from behind, and stabbed him in the waist with the dagger in her hand, and killed him. Now his other two friends who were still out at night, Sumala went to them. First she scared them a lot, made fun of them and then attacked them and killed them. The three children who had died at night, their parents and the whole village started looking for them the next day, but they were not found in the whole village. Then the villagers decided to go to another village the next day, to look for those children. Till then, forbade any child from going out of the house after sunrise. Now all the other children were hiding inside the house as per the instructions of their elders. We're talking, who knows, those three have gone to tease us. They were still thinking this when Sumala came and kept the ball here. Then she picked up the ball and took it outside. All the children went outside to get the ball. However, one of the children noticed the dagger in Sumala's hand. But still, they could not understand anything, and on coming out, Sumala killed all the children brutally. Now in the morning, the villagers started finding the bodies of the dead children. One body was hidden under the leaves near the well, while another body was hidden inside the well. Because when some took out water, there was blood inside the well. The bodies of all the other children were lying in the fields, and their heads were separated from the body. All the heads were stuffed on a stick in such a way, as if they were pearls, one after the other, up and down, seeing which everyone got very scared, even So Edgeman. Now near the bodies of all these children, because Sumala's doll was found. So everyone thought that all this was either done by Sumala or her dad. As soon as all the villagers came to So Edgeman's house, So Edgeman said to them, "Do you have any proof that I have done all this? And if you want to put the blame on my daughter, then how can she do all this? She cannot even walk properly." Even So Edgeman could not believe that all this has been done by Sumala. But then it came to his mind that sometimes Sumala starts walking, and also does strange things. It is possible that she has done all this. Anyway, she was locked in the dungeon at night, then how did she go out? Thinking this, when So Edgeman goes to the dungeon, he sees that there was a very big hole which was covered with sacks, and this way, So Edgeman gets confirmed that her daughter has committed all those murders. Here now, being scared, Sumala's mom speaks for the first time, and tells that all this has not been done by Sumala, but by Sumala's soul. To convince him, she also tells him that she herself had seen Sumala's soul with her own eyes. Now to know how much truth is there behind all this, So Edgeman goes to Sumala's room and promises her that if you tell me the truth, then I will not harm you. Tell me who is behind all this, and here Sumala tells that Sumala's soul is behind all this. Sumala tells that I tried a lot to stop her but she did not listen. Sumala also tells that Sumala's soul has promised her that she will kill all those people who trouble Sumala, and here So Edgeman got scared of himself. Because Sujiman himself had tortured Sumala the most. Scared, he goes down and asks his servant to lock Sumala in the dungeon even more tightly, so that she cannot walk, and Sumala's soul cannot make her do anything. After this, he went to a shaman for the treatment of all these things. The shaman read some magical spells here, and tried to know the story that why is that soul behind Sumala. He saw everything here, that how his wife had made a contract with a demon just to have children. He also tells So Edgeman about this entire contract. We come to know that today was also the 9th birthday of Sumala and Sumala. When some came to her to give for a gift, she told some as a gift that you should not come to me today, because Sumala has told me that after 12 o'clock at night she will kill all the people present here. And I do not want her to harm you. Following her words, Some starts leaving from here with her son, although her son also asks that why are we leaving all this, we get everything here, but Some does not give any answer. At night, when So Edgeman's servant comes to give food to Sumala, she does not like it. When she asks him to change the food, the servant starts misbehaving with her. At this time, she picks up a cockroach lying nearby, and eats it in a strange way, which she now finds tasty. Seeing this, that man also got upset. The scene cuts and now we are shown So Edgeman and Shaman, where So Edgeman was asking Shaman about fixing all this. Suddenly Shaman's eyes became white and he got scared. Shaman told him that today demon, that is Sumala, has completely controlled Sumala, and will destroy everything. To fix all this, and to reduce her powers, Shaman gives him a dagger and says that you just reduce her powers and bring her to me, I will take care of the rest. He also told So Edgeman that if she slips out of your hands and you are unable to bring her here, then you should stab this dagger in Sumala's heart, and kill her right there. Because we cannot leave this child of the devil here in the human world, otherwise, he will keep killing humans again and again. Now it is shown that Sumala has freed herself. Obviously, with the help of Sumala, she now comes outside the servant's room and makes a drama of crying. The servant who did not give her good food, when this servant tries to catch Sumala tries to kill him. The man gets scared and starts running away from there, and now Sumala starts chasing him. The man was running away evasively, but Sumala broke the door by stabbing it, and then came inside the house. He was running to save himself from her. Sumala threw the knife at him from behind while rotating it, due to which the knife got stuck in his body and he died there. After this, we are shown Sumala's mother, whose eyes opened due to the sound of the piano. When her mother came down, she saw that it was Sumala who was playing the piano. On seeing her, Sumala started running towards her in a strange manner with a knife. Her mother saw that it was Sumala, who was making her do all this in the mirror. Seeing this, she started apologizing to Sumala, and started moving backwards herself, where she also saw the dead body of her servant. She knew that now these two will kill her too, that is why, she runs to her room and closes her door, and also puts a stool in front of it. Sumala tries to kill him by repeatedly tapping the door with the dagger, and then using force opens the door. Sumala's mother kept apologizing to her, but she did not show mercy on her, and stabbed the dagger in her leg and tried to kill her. At this time, her mother was in a lot of pain. She knew that Sumala had full control over Sumala's body. She said to Sumala, I have one last wish, that let me talk to Sumala. Hearing this, Sumala lost control over Sumala and, her mother apologized to Sumala, I always let the atrocities be made on you to save myself from scolding. I was a very bad mother. Sumala felt very bad to see her mother apologizing like this. She wanted to forgive her mother, but then Sumala again took control over her body, and then killed her by cutting her hands and stabbing her body. By this time, So Edgeman had also come home. When he came home, first he saw the servant's dead body, and then his wife's dead body. He was completely shattered on seeing her. He knew that it was only his mistake to kill Sumala and behave badly with Sumala, but now his wife had got the punishment. He was also thinking all this when suddenly, he heard a chair shaking in his room. On seeing this, he saw that Sumala was sitting, and Sumala was shaking the chair. On seeing this, Sumala went inside her sister's body, and taking full control she now moved toward her dad to kill him. To save himself, So Edgerman quickly leaves the house, and goes to the village and plays the drum, and wakes everyone up. After waking everyone up, he tells everyone about the death of his wife and his servant. The villagers immediately go to his house. And they also feel sad on seeing the two dead bodies. So Edgerman had not told anyone that both these murders were committed by his daughter Camilla. He asks everyone to find Camilla and tells that he has to take Camilla to a shaman. Hearing this, everyone's mind gets shocked. And they understand that these two must have been killed by Camilla. But the other children of the village were also killed by Camilla. They become furious and decide to kill Camilla. However, Camilla must not be killed. Before So Edgerman could explain this to the villagers, they left. Now So Edgerman himself goes to search for Camilla with a dagger,